What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rome is chilling, and welcome back to the Chilling Zone. And yeah, man, when we got that tweet from Dana White talking about we need you to replace a fighter on short notice due to injury, and then they put us in the Octagon against Mr. Glover Texeira over here, I had no idea what to expect. And then I just found myself in the right position to take out Glover Texeira in the first round via ground and pound, backside mount. And now we got Misha Cirkunov at UFC 246. And this is gonna be another interesting one. We got a full fight camp to prepare for this. And yeah, man, definitely gonna see, you know, what we can do. We came up with a huge win, like that win between Jon Jones sending out those tweets and us winning this fight on short notice. That definitely put us on the map. We get the fight on the main card. Like, that was our first fight on the main card. Now we have an actual promoted fight, even though I did fly in at the last minute. You know, I was trying to I got in whatever training I could against Texeira, and you know, amazingly was able to pull that out. So now we got to go up against Misha. Interestingly enough, we're going to be coming out the red corner. Like, a lot of times when we fought, majority of the time we were coming out of the blue corner. But this particular fight, we're actually going to be coming out the red corner. Not sure if anybody that plays EA Sports UFC 3, or I'm not sure if 2 and 1 did it, but I'm not sure if anybody has that superstition to where they try to get a certain corner for a certain fight, because you can pretty much tell like what corner your guy is going to be in based off the side of the graphic, I believe it is, when the fight offer comes in. So that was definitely something that had me pretty interested. I really don't have a superstition, but I do prefer the color blue to red. It's not a blood crip thing or anything like that. It's just coming up, I just always preferred the color blue. It just was what it was. As always, you can see the height and the weight and the reach advantage go to my opponent. I'm gonna cut the introductions here. Otherwise, this would have been a really long video. With the short notice fight, I only put the one new fight inside the video, so I wanted to kind of get back to trying to balance out the videos and get a good enough length for you guys to enjoy them, while still progressing the career, because we're just scratching the surface here. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably already seen other people with their career modes for UFC, so you know, at a minimum, you have your three WFA fights, the last of which, if you go undefeated, of course, is the looking for a fight if Dana White invites you to the UFC. So it's a minimum of 3 WFA fights, and then you fight inside the UFC. And you know, we're trying to implement a kick game, because if we learn anything from the Texeira fight, he put us down on the canvas, and we kind of had to think real quick. So we've been training, we've been trying to get the kicks, because there's only but so many times you can punch somebody in the face before another fighter comes along and says, hey, all he does is punch people in the face. Now, of course, we're still going to punch people in the face, but we might kick them in the face every once in a while too, even though we're kind of short. So that's probably the biggest thing is eating those punches. because we're definitely not doing a good job of moving out the way. See, we were trying to get the thigh clinch, but he's definitely doing an excellent job of defense there. So, you know, I was trying to break, so then I tried to go for the thigh clinch again, and we are, oh man, from trying to defend and from him bashing us, we're taking a beating here in the clinch. Oh, and we got rocked by that knee, but we were able to recover quickly, backpedal. Thought we was gonna be able to get that single leg. Oh man, I telegraphed that takedown. But yeah, I think the difficulty definitely plays a role, because I thought for sure that once he had me, I thought I was gonna be gone. But I do get that single leg, and we all saw what happened to Texeira once I got that single leg. So, you know, gotta use my instincts here. Wasn't gonna be able to put him down. But we didn't manage our stamina properly, and now he's trying to choke. He's trying to choke us out. Oh man! But Moose is gonna be able to escape the choke, and Misha might be the first guy in the UFC to make it out of the first round. Don't quote me on that, because I would have to go back into the archives, a couple of videos. Like Utkin made it out of the first round inside the WFA, but that was more so of a arrogance, because I was trying to put him out and he kept getting back up in that first round, and then the second round I finally put him out, and then when I fought him in the UFC, I put him out no problem. So, you know, hey, you guys get to see the Rain Girl this video. You get to see both of the Rain Girls up close and personal. So that's another advantage you guys get for clicking on this particular video. You got to see both the virtual Rain Girls. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead round 2. Still, there we go. Told you we're gonna kick people in the face. Moose Young showing that he's learned some, showing that he's picking up some stuff. He's not just, you know, he's evolving from. He's eating some punches though. Ate them a couple of uppercuts, but he came out the gate. Ooh, there it is. This might be over. This might. Oh, whoa, wow. Moose Young was not able to finish the fight there. Okay. Misha is definitely showing me some things. Because I thought for sure that fight, I thought for sure it was over. But, you know, we're going to get our stamina, and it's got to be over now. It's got to be over now. Yeah. The referee's trying to wave everything off. Had a couple of battles these last 2 fights. With Texeira put us on the ground. Misha was doing some work on us. Definitely them kicks though. That's gonna be something that we hopefully can use going forward with our career. And like I said, I definitely enjoy using this character. Based off what I've seen from other YouTubers, and based off how I've seen how the game actually flows through career mode, I feel there is potential for me to do some more stuff with this character. But I don't want to spoil any ideas that I have as far as what to do with UFC. I still want to do Ultimate Team, but it's just like, now that MLB The Show 18 is out, that's been like the predominant game for the 4 or 5 days that I've had it. But I definitely still want to play UFC, because I quite thoroughly enjoy the game, which is why I want to get into Ultimate Team more. I want to do more of the live event stuff to get, you know, Ultimate Team packs and things like that. Like I still have Ultimate Team packs from the pre-order that I have yet to open, because I typically, whenever I do go into Ultimate Team, I'll open up the one pack. So you see here, Megan O'Leary is asking Moose at Moose MMA. She said that he gets it done again, and she wants to know what's next. And what's next? They're giving us the option to either fight Patrick Cummins or Minotauro Nogara. So no disrespect to Patrick Cummins, but the name that I've known coming up from my time in knowledge of UFC is Minotauro Nogara. He's definitely got to be one of the legends of the mixed martial arts world. And you see, we are at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, you know, this is another opportunity for us to get a victory and throw a big post-fight after party at Hakkasan. We might dip into some other Vegas locations throughout the rest of the weekend. But tonight is all about the MGM Grand and beating Minotauro Nogara. Like, we are really setting ourselves apart from a lot of newcomers and prospects that think that they can do this MMA thing. You beat up some kid on the block, you think you can fight in the UFC. No, that is entirely not true. Look at Moose Young. Moose Young is like there's Moose Young, there's Kimbo Slice, rest in peace. Even though he didn't have the success that people probably expected from him as far as UFC goes, but I think that was more so because of the element that he came from in terms of the type of fighting that took place, that underground type of, even though it wasn't underground because it was, you know, all over the internet and stuff like that, and it kind of blew his name up and things like that. So UFC at some point had to say, hey, and then he did some training. I'm pretty sure he was training and stuff like that, but it wasn't like probably in an official capacity. So I mean, Moose Young wasn't doing, you know, like the street fighting or anything like that, but you can tell he was in the gym. He was in his mama basement. He was working out. He was, you know, troubled youth. I mean, my brother wasn't that troubled, but like the Moose Young character, you know, I gotta embellish. You know, you gotta embellish it. Ooh, we took a shot. Yo, these last few fights have been rough. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you catch where my longevity is, like, oh man, he said he got some kicks too. Oh man, so Moose Young still looks like he has a lot to. Just walked right into that uppercut, but the guy is a tank. Like you can't be 5'8", 190 pounds. Ooh, with the jumping knee. I told you, you learn something new. And then one thing that I want to do is outside of my hands, like I try not to spam buttons, because I know that's what drains your stamina more. So like sometimes I'll catch myself where I'm like, okay, I tried to hit him with this, and I'm thinking I'm coming back with another one. Oh man, yo. Yeah, I think the difficulty level is definitely saving us on a couple of these things when we get rocked, because but like I said, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things that I feel that I can still do with this game, because I feel I haven't even really scratched the surface yet. And I want to get back into watching more guys how they use this game and things like that. And I know a lot of people have probably already started venturing off into MLB, or they went back to their other games. I know a lot of people caught the Fortnite wave when I'm looking on YouTube. And I mean, definitely, it's just I enjoy playing certain games so much that I really don't expand too much, especially like shooters. I never really got into shooters, even though I mean I hear it's a fun game, but I see like a lot of people have, you know, I'm not necessarily saying that they jumped on a wave, but it seems like when a game comes out, a lot of people will post about it, and then they'll and then it's like on to the next game. As far as, oh yeah, there we go. We got to get this over and done with. We that you don't want Moose to get any type of advantage on the ground, because there's a good chance that the fight is about to end. But yeah, maybe it's because I'm not following the same people, but I had unsubscribed to some channels because it looked like they moved on to other games that I don't really follow. It's like typically I'll subscribe and unsubscribe just so I don't clutter my feeds. So it's not like I don't like somebody. So like when MLB The Show freshens back up, then I'll start subscribing back to a lot of guys that do mostly MLB The Show. If they post other games that I watch, I'll keep the subscription. But if they post other games that I don't really watch, and it's at a period of time where the MLB content is low, or like the Madden content is low, or something like that, then it is what it is. I subscribe back when I want to watch. That's pretty much how I go. And hopefully that's something that I can bring to my channel. If my videos start reaching more and more people, and I start improving on the quality in terms of the programs that I use, or the microphones, or the quantity. Like I want to get the quality first, and then I can get the quantity, and hopefully a lot of guys can catch on to it. So yeah, a little longer video than most. They still don't want to give us any type of performance bonus, but yeah, man. Rampage Jackson, Corey Anderson, gotta go with the legend. Chillin' out.